Hello, and welcome back to IELTS Zone, your daily 10-minute upgrade to real English. It's Wednesday, which means we are focused on education and learning. I'm Clara.
And I'm Mark. Today, we're dissecting the role of technology in the classroom. We'll look at the revolutionary potential of tablets and AI, balancing it against the risks of distraction and superficial learning. This is essential for a high-level academic argument.
This is a vital debate. To start, what is the best academic term for the methods and practices of teaching?
That is pedagogy. It refers to the method and practice of teaching, especially as an academic subject or theoretical concept. Technology requires a complete overhaul of traditional pedagogy.
Let's start with a simple question, Mark. Do you think technology has improved learning, or has it made students more distracted?
I'd say both. On one hand, technology has completely transformed access to education. Students in rural or underfunded schools can now join virtual classes, use interactive simulations, and watch expert lectures online, things that were impossible 20 years ago.
Absolutely. Accessibility is one of the strongest benefits. A student with a tablet or even a smartphone can read academic journals, take quizzes, and collaborate on shared documents. It levels the playing field, especially for learners with disabilities or those in remote areas.
Yes, and digital tools can support differentiated learning. For example, an app can adapt to a student's pace, providing extra practice if they're struggling, or stretching tasks if they're advanced. That's something traditional textbooks can't do.
True, but the flip side is what many teachers call the distraction dilemma. With constant notifications, social media, and multitasking, students often find it difficult to focus deeply on one subject.
Exactly. That's where the problem of superficial learning arises. Students skim information quickly instead of developing analytical understanding. They can find the right answer instantly, but may not remember how or why it's correct.
Another issue is over-reliance. When students depend too much on AI writing tools or automatic solvers, they risk losing their critical thinking and creativity. Instead of learning to reason, they just let the machine do it.
Right. And that's why technology should be viewed as a facilitator, not a replacement. The real challenge is to combine digital tools with strong human guidance. Teachers who can design tasks that promote reflection, collaboration, and problem solving.
Well said. So the balance is clear. Technology enhances access and engagement, but without thoughtful pedagogy, it can also erode focus and deep learning.
Perfect summary, Clara. And that leads us directly to our IELTS Zone breakdown, where we'll learn the exact academic vocabulary to describe this balance in a Band 9 way.
Welcome to the breakdown. Today's focus is on abstract nouns for learning, verbs for structural change, and policy vocabulary. Our first academic phrase is critical thinking. This refers to the objective analysis and evaluation of an issue to form a judgment. Critics fear over-reliance on AI will erode students' capacity for critical thinking.
A mandatory term for education topics. Now, a key noun for discussing the long-term illness, superficial learning. This refers to a shallow, non-analytical understanding of a subject. In writing task 2, you could argue, the convenience of having all answers online leads to superficial learning and poor knowledge retention.
That's excellent. Now for discussing the main human goal, knowledge retention. This refers to the ability to remember information over time. Effective use of technology must foster deep knowledge retention, not just provide quick access to facts.
And finally, a great verb for concluding the necessary policy action, overhaul. It means to take apart a machine or system in order to examine it and repair it if necessary. You can conclude that the integration of technology requires a complete overhaul of current pedagogy and teacher training.
That wraps up our strategic words: pedagogy, critical thinking, knowledge retention, and superficial learning. Time for the tip.
Here's your IELTS Zone tip of the day. When arguing for structural change, Task 2, Part 3, use the structure, the phenomenon necessitates an overhaul of X to achieve Y. For example, the crisis necessitates an overhaul of pedagogy to achieve better knowledge retention. This shows excellent structural comparison.
Now it's time for your daily challenge. Practice starts now. Writing Task 2 question. The use of technology in schools is often criticized for leading to superficial learning and hindering critical thinking. Discuss the advantages of this trend and suggest how pedagogy must be overhauled to ensure better knowledge retention.
Outline your essay, focusing on how accessibility can level the playing field and how teachers must sift through online content to mitigate distraction.
Find the full transcript and a model answer outline for today's challenge question right now on our website, IELTSZone.org.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram for more quick daily tips. We'll be back tomorrow for Thursday's episode, where we'll be diving into culture and society.
Thank you for joining us in the IELTS Zone. Keep practicing, and we'll see you tomorrow.